Today we are going to discuss the concept called as probability distribution. This topic is going to extend further with mean, variance and standard deviation. If you remember your class 11th remark, there was one concept which we have learned, that is called as sample point. In that case, we have got solution for certain problem where capital X was a probability and P of X is nothing but this kind of the 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Do you remember this kind of things? Then their respective probability, say it is 1 by 16, 2 by 16, 5 by 16, 4 by 16. What will come over here so that your answer will be correct? Do you remember the sum of all these probabilities should be equal to 1. 5 plus 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. So here you should write this, then only this table will be correct in terms of the probability distribution table. Likewise, we have learned two things we have learned in class 11, that whatever the information coming over here, it is always lies between, probability always lies between 0 to 1, and sum total of this probability, is always equal to 1. Check here, all things are positive, and if you are adding 5 plus 4, 9, 9, 10, 12 and this is 16, 16 by 16 is getting 1. So this is the correct table for probability distribution. Now going ahead, I am going to share how to find out mean and variance. Whenever this table will be ready, you should write the table like this: x, and over here it is px, then next value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are nothing but the sample point. Now p of x, it is nothing but 1 by 16, over here it is 2 by 16, this is 5 by 16, this is 4 by 16, this is again 4 by 16, it is given. So one thing it is clear, summation of px you should get 1, then only the things will be correct. Now how do you go further and talk about these three terms? First, get the product of these two, x into px. Now whatever your answer is getting for this one, it is denoted by a symbol of e of x. Then if I multiply over here, it will be getting 0, it is 2 by 16, it will be 10 by 16, over here it will be 12 by 16, it will be nothing but 16 by 16. So if you sum up this, it is 10, 20, 30, 36, 38, 39, 40. You are getting 40 by 60, then you can reduce it. 4, 4 za 16, 4 10 za, and if you further simplify, you are getting 5 by 2. So for this particular problem, mean is nothing but given by the formula called as E of x. Mean is nothing but E of x, and E of x is nothing but xpx. So your answer for mean is nothing but 5 by 2. Now question arises, how to get the variance and standard deviation. For variance, again you have to go back to the table. In the table, you are having these three columns. One is x, px. By this multiplication, you are getting this. Now, this column is to be multiplied with the first column. That means x is multiplied with x. You will get x square px. So, your work is to find out x square px. Whatever this sum is getting, this is denoted by the symbol of e of x square. So, if you multiply this 0 with 0, you are getting 0. Over here it will be 2 by 16, this is nothing but 20 by 16, this is nothing but 36 by 16, and this is nothing but 64 by 16. Okay. Now you are aware of one thing. What is the value of E of x? E of x is known to you, it is nothing but 5 by 2, is called as mean. Now similarly try to find out E of x square. So if you calculate this sum, it is coming 122 by 16 is reduced to be 62 by 8, can be reduced to 31 by 4. This is the value of E of x square. So now I am having these two information. These two information will help me to find out the variance and the standard deviation. Moving ahead, variance is given by e of x square minus e of x the whole square. What is e of x square value? It is nothing but 31 by 4 minus this value is nothing but 5 by 2 the whole square. So it will be 31 by 4 minus 25 by 4. If you simplify, you will be getting 6 by 4 can be reduced as 3 by 2. Therefore, variance is nothing but 3 by 2. And if you want standard deviation, then it is square root of variance. It can be written as square root of 3 by 2. It is 1.5, and if you calculate the square root of that, you will get the required answer. So it comes to be 1.22 something, 1.2. So from the table we have learned how to find out mean, variance and standard deviation. Sometimes you will be getting a question. Now that question can be converted into tabular form first, and then mean, variance and standard deviation can be obtained. So we'll try to see that kind of the questions. The question is, a coin is tossed 2 times. 2 times. Find probability distribution. Also find out mean, variance and standard deviation. Now, while approaching this question, if you remember, a coin is tossed 2 times. Find the probability distribution, mean, variance and standard deviation of getting heads. Now try to recall, if coin is tossed 2 times, then the sample space will be like this: HH, HT, TH, TT. If remembers that number of heads, then number of heads can be 0, can be 1, can be 2. So I am looking at that whenever x, and next column I am just writing it is probability of x. X can be 0, x can be 1, x can be 2. Whenever 2 coins are tossed, there is no possibility of getting 3 answers. So probability whenever 0 head is there. In this sample 0 head is coming 1. So the answer is coming 1 by 4. In above sample getting 1 head is, these are the 2 cases. So I should write it is 2 by 4. Getting both the head is, you are getting it is 1 by 4. If you sum up, you are getting 1. That means table is ready. What we have got to take. Now what is our task? To find out mean. What should be our procedure? Getting x into px. X into px. This calculation will give you e of x. Now if you multiply this, you will get 1 by 4. If you multiply this, you will get 2 by 4. If you multiply this, again you will get 2 by 4. So if you simplify, your answer is coming 5 by 4. 5 by 4 is nothing but sum of this column. It is nothing but e of x is nothing but what? Mean also. How to get the variance? For that you have to create one more column, that is nothing but x square px. Now x square px can be obtained by multiplying these two. So if you multiply these two, you will get 0. If you multiply these two, you will get 2 by 4. If you multiply these two, you will be getting 1. It is 4 by 4 and it is nothing but 1. If you simplify, your answer for this case is nothing but 3 by 2. 3 by 2. Now how to use these 3 remarks and write the answer, that I am going to explain. The value of e of x is, mean is always given by the symbol of e of x. So what is the mean in this particular question? It will be 5 by 2. 5 by 4. 5 by 4. Mean it will be nothing but. Variance is given by what formula? E of x square minus e of x the whole square, like this. E of x square is nothing but 3 by 2 minus this is 5 by 4 the whole square. So it is nothing but 3 by 2 as it is, minus 25 by 16. If you go for LCM over here, you will get 16 as a LCM. 2 8s are 8 3s are 24 minus 25. You will be getting, you are getting answer as negative. Generally this will be not possible, so we'll go back and cross check the calculation. Somewhere calculation needs to be checked. The first thing, Over here it is 1 by 4, 2 by 4, 1 by 4 is correct. Answer is coming 1. X into px. If you multiply this into this, you will be getting 0. This is one correction is required. And if you simplify this, this is correct. So the E of x is coming 1, not 5 by 4. So there is a change in this particular question. Mean will be nothing but 1. Mean will be nothing but 1. So it will be 1 the whole square. So if you simplify further, it is nothing but 3 by 2 as it is minus 1. So its answer will be half. Half is nothing but variance. So standard deviation is nothing but 1 by root 2. And you know the value of 1 by root 2 is can be written as root 2 by 2. Root 2 is nothing but 1.4. So you will be getting 0.7 something like that. Okay. Now next question. If there are 3 coins are there. 3 coins are tossed. What is the probability distribution of getting heads? This is only asked. Also the question can demand what is a mean, what is variance, and what is standard deviation. This procedure will be common. This procedure is not going to change. Now I will be explaining how to get mean, variance, and standard deviation. Before that, 3 coins are there. So sample space is nothing but you remember HHH, HHT, HTH, HTT. Similarly, THH, THT, TTH, and all the T's. So n of s in this case is getting 8. Now x is nothing but what we are talking about, number of heads. It is not sure, unsure condition. So 0 head will be there, 1 head will be there, 2 head will be there, and 3 head will be there. So I'm just preparing the column where x can be 0, x can be 1, x can be 2, x can be 3. Now for 0 head, I'm searching in how many cases 0 head is there. 0 head is coming only 1. So it is nothing but 1 by 8. Why 8? Only one case is there. Now 1 head. 1 head, if you are looking at this one, this is one case. This is another case. This is another case. So you will be getting 3 by 8. Similarly 2 head. 2 head, you are getting this situation, this situation, this situation. It will be nothing but 1 head. 1 head is, all the 3 heads is coming only 1. So it will be 1 by 8. What will be the next sum? Always check whether this is coming at, that is summation of p of x is coming 1. Look here, 3, 3, 6, 7 and 8. Next step is to get xpx. Xpx will help you to find out what e of x. And one more column you have to prepare, that is nothing but x square, it is px. So first we will be preparing these two information and then talking about rest of the calculation. 0 into here, it will be 0. This is nothing but 3 by 8. This is nothing but 6 by 8. This is nothing but 3 by 8. Are you getting how I am getting? This multiplication, this multiplication, this multiplication. Now how to get this column? Multiply this with this 0. This multiplication, it will be 3 by 8. This multiplication, it will be 12 by 8. This multiplication, it will be 9 by 8. So if you sum up this, you can get the ex and e of x square. So if you sum up this column, you are getting 12 by 8. 12 by 8 is nothing but 3 by 2. Is one information, that is nothing but e of x. E is called as expectation also. Another one, e of x square. If you sum up this column, you will be getting 24 by 8 is nothing but 3. So now all 3 answers are very easy. Your mean value is nothing but summation of xpx, and xpx column is known to you. Your mean answer for this question is 3 by 2. Further, I am finding the variance. For variance, the formula is e of x square minus e of x the whole square. What is e of x square? E of x square is getting 3 minus, it will be 3 by 2 the whole square. This is 3 by 2 the whole square. If you simplify further, you will be getting 3 as it is, here 9 by 4. So it will be 12. 12 minus 3 by 4. So 3 by 4 is nothing but the variance. And standard deviation, as you know, square root of variance. So it will be nothing but root 3 by 2. Root 3 is 1.7. So you will be getting 0.8. So this is a way of finding the mean variance in probability theory.